behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Paul Mash TV. Paul Mash TV.
Well, hello everybody, it's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up in just a moment. But before we begin, if you haven't yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell down below you there. And anytime a new episode comes your way here on YouTube, you'll be notified, and we love to hear from you in the comment section. So if you'd like, just go ahead and leave a comment there. And we're on Facebook, facebook.com/PaulMashTV. And you can send us an inbox there. You can follow us, comment on the things you see there. We'd love to hear from you there. And also, you can email us as well. It's paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you're a band or a solo artist and you want to be on the show, send us an email and we'll show you how to do that. But we also love fan mail as well. So you can leave us a fan letter at that same email address and we'll get back to you. And all this is going to be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Atlanta, Georgia today, we have Jacquie Belle, a really awesome and talented artist, and I think you're going to agree. And we're going to get to that interview in just a second because it starts right now. Okay, here we are with the interview as promised, and with us from Atlanta, Georgia, we have Jacquie Belle with us today. Thank you for joining us, Jacquie.
You're welcome.
Glad to have you here. Why don't we start off by the obvious question I always ask all my artists. Tell us a little bit about how it all began for you as far as being an artist. I mean, I'm sure that you grew up in, with a musical family, or maybe it goes deeper than that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it all started about the age of 4, and my grandmother loaned me none down in Roanoke, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
We had humble beginnings, so we had a radio with the rabbit ears. Remember the rabbit ears radio?
Mm-hmm.
And mother and grandmother would play it, and the song that came on was Dolly Parton, "I Will Always Love You." And it got my attention, and Miss Parton had such a beautiful voice, and she was country like me. I'm like, they love her though, and from then I just started mimicking her. And my grandmother knew, because I was hitting every note naturally. And grandmother knew then that I was gifted. And so that's where it started. My grandfather was the guitar player for the Staple Singers. And I used to watch the Staple Singers. They would come up to the house and, practice. And I would sit there and watch them perform. And I always wanted to be like them,
Yeah, I think I remember that band too, the Staple Singers.
Oh, yeah. My grandfather played that guitar, so I grew up with the guitar, with the piano. My father plays the piano. He plays like boogie woogie, jazz piano. My uncle plays for the church. I had a lot of family members that play in the church, play at home. My father played at different clubs. And so he danced. My mother was a disco queen. And she bought every album of Michael Jackson, Prince, you name it. Every album she could get her hands on. She was also part of the American Bandstand. She bought everything off television. So I heard all the songs from the Beatles to country to mother always made sure we had plenty of music in our home.
Well, I'm glad that you found music, and as far as that goes, being an artist, I hope you'll be around for a long time there, Jacquie.
Thank you. I sure am going to try.
What are some of those your influences? Did you have any personal influences? Why don't you share some of those with us?
People I love is like Natalie Cole,
Mm-hmm.
Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, Michelle A, Escape, like different artists, and including like Loretta Lynn. My grandmother listened to a lot of her music, Dolly Parton. And so they was the two that I really drew to, and like Tyrone Davis, Maple Staples, Betty Wright, Millie Jackson, so I grew up on all different type of genres of music. Michael Jackson, Prince, we had everything. From the Jackson 5s, we had all the music. And my mother would dance, so I would get up and dance with her, and I learned the beat, to stay on beat. And so that really helped out with music. Then I learned to play the piano and the saxophone in high school and played jazz. Then I went to performing arts school where I first took up classical music. Can you believe that? And that was different. And so that's a lot of what I've done. I've won several contests. I won a contest in Hollywood singing Betty Wright song, Clean Up Woman. So they love to hear me sing that and different songs, Luther Vandross, different things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, those are some good ones. As a matter of fact, on the start of that list, you mentioned Natalie Cole and Patti LaBelle. I mean, they're obviously legends. And
oh, yeah.
And I used to love their stuff, especially when Natalie Cole had that album where she sang with her father, or at least that one song she sang with her father.
Oh, yeah. Unforgettable.
Unforgettable, yes.
Yeah.
And, I mean, and she could do it all, really. And well, why don't you tell us a little bit about somebody out there might be watching this interview. They might want to download your music on those streaming sites or maybe even follow you on social media. Why don't you tell everybody how they can do that?
Yes, sir. I'm on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, YouTube, just pretty much any streaming platform, Pandora, Spotify, just any of the major platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, I'm on there. And if you look for me on TikTok, it's just Jacquie 1. I think that's Instagram. But it's Jacquie Belle 1 on TikTok. Yes, it's JACQUIE BELLE 1. That's on TikTok. Yes. And so you just look up on YouTube, Jacquie Belle, newest releases. It'll pull up all my new songs and you see videos and everything. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, everybody go up to your favorite streaming platform and social media site for that matter, and go follow her and download her music. I know she would fall in love with you for that. So
yeah.
And we're just getting ready to watch your music video in just a moment. It's called Neck Brace. Is there a story behind that song? Maybe you could share that with us.
Well, Neck Brace was a song I wanted to celebrate women and men, like help pull relationships back together and to bring the spice back in the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
And so I just said that, a woman has needs and she likes to be satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, neck brace, just what you gonna get when you talking to this cat. Got my legs around your neck, honey, babe.
Mm-hmm.
So, when it get good to the woman, she might break the man's neck by accident,
Okay, well, I did hear the song a couple of times. It is a really good song, by the way. And
thank you.
And as I said, we'll be showing that in just a moment or so. But before we do, I think that's all the time we have for right now. Jacquie, we want to thank you so much for being on the show today. Come back anytime you want to plug something new, and we'll have you back on sometime.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, and here it is, Neck Brace, and it starts right now.
Now hold up, swole up. Let me talk to all my ladies. Girl, if your boo don't leave your bedroom without a neck brace, then the job is not done.
A neck brace, that's just what you gon' get. When you talking to this cat, got my legs around your neck, honey, babe. You do this every time. You know how to blow my mind when you kiss me on my back. Love me in a special way, and if you do what you say,
I'ma do just what we talked about.
then you might need a neck brace.
Damn.
The way you get
we can do it now. Hold up. Hold up. Keep it coming now. Hold up. Let's keep it funky
Hold
now.
up,
Hold up.
Neck braids, that's just what you gon' get when you talking to